What the heck?
The Reolink Argus PT was my favorite among our lineup of best wireless cameras this year. But that wasn't the Argus PT. That was the Argus PT Ultra. Both cameras have a lot in common. They can pan and tilt, send you smart notifications, and store videos locally, just to name a few. But during my time testing the Ultra, it struck me. I think I like the standard more. So I'm going to take a closer look and see what's so ultra about this new version. The Argus PT Ultra has a leg up on the standard in a few specs. Reolink doubled its video resolution and megapixel count, added color night vision, pet detection, and a wider motion detection angle. And like all Reolink cameras, you can switch the streaming and recording quality as needed. If you want to save battery life or network bandwidth, you can do so without sacrificing quality. In my test, I was able to catch clips of myself from all the way across the street. You can also install it 3 different ways. But of all the features and functions, there were a few things that left me feeling really split about this camera. The PT Ultra can do more than just pan, tilt, and zoom. The controls are simple, but the camera is sluggish. So to make that easier, Reolink added features like monitoring points and preset points. The first one sets a kind of home base position for recording. When monitoring points is active, you can pan or tilt to anywhere in view and the camera will return to that bookmarked position when you're done. Preset points, on the other hand, is a little different. Instead of one home base, you can assign multiple spots within view. Mine faced our front yard, driveway, street, and doorstep. Whenever you want to watch over one of these spots, select it in the app menu and the camera will move quickly to that position without you needing to adjust anything. As far as I'm aware, these are unique to Reolink, but there's still room for improvement. I like the idea of preset points, for example, but the camera doesn't have an option to cycle through each position. This could make a much better use of its wide field of vision and movement. There's a lot of motion-centric features on board the PT Ultra too. Within the settings, you can adjust the motion sensitivity, reduce false alarms, and tie other features to the PIR motion sensor. You can link motion detection to the camera's spotlight, an onboard siren, and even custom messages. And while these can be useful, those last two are newer features that don't feel fully developed. Take the siren, for example. Its warning beeps are louder than the siren itself on full volume. There we go. That is on the loudest setting. I don't have a mic in my phone right now when I'm recording this.
Kind of just feels like a car alarm.
And those custom messages, they're a cool idea. Reolink gives you 5 seconds of recording time to leave a motion-activated voice message for anyone approaching. It can be tied to a schedule, so your camera doesn't harass everyone it sees throughout the day. But when I tested it out, the camera repeats that short message very quickly, breaking any illusion that there's a real human on the other side.
Help you? Hi, can we help you? Hi, can we help you? Hi.
So I tried adjusting the message, but it's more of an annoyance than a deterrent.
Smile, you're on camera. Smile, you're on camera. Smile, you're on camera. Smile, you're on camera. Smile, you're on camera.
Now, there are a ton of other settings and tweaks that you can make to customize the PT Ultra, but these were the most notable from my tests. Now, let's take a look at the camera's video and audio quality. Compared to the original, the PT Ultra has double the visual firepower. It's an 8 megapixel camera that can record in up to 4K. And like the PT standard, you can adjust its streaming and recording quality independently. So if you want to see things more sharply in the moment while saving recording space, not a problem. I tested the video quality with a simple distance test. I checked the camera's low, medium, and high recording qualities and compared the 3 against each other. Here, you can see for yourself. That highest resolution just tends to record a larger picture. The grass in our front yard, or what's left of it, appears sharper. But my t-shirt, for example, isn't any more legible at a distance than in lower quality clips. Using those lower quality clips can save battery life and storage space in the long run, but if you want to catch the full view of what the camera sees, that higher quality recording is the better choice, especially if you have a long driveway or large yard. The PT Ultra has a couple of options when it comes to night vision. There's the standard black and white infrared approach, and the new color night vision. Like most cameras with this feature, the Ultra needs some kind of light source to add color to the picture. If you leave the porch light on or live on a well-lit street, you won't need the spotlight to see color night vision. Otherwise, if you live in a darker area, the infrared vision does just fine. In our case, it actually felt much clearer and more detailed than color mode. Two-way audio is a really standard feature in security cameras, so I wanted to compare how the Ultra's mic and speaker did with a couple of basic tests. Its mic picked up my voice from a distance and clearly up close. This is what recorded audio sounds like from the Reolink Argus PT Ultra.
A little farther away from the camera, can you hear me?
But its speaker was really weak. I used a mic close up to catch this clip.
Hello, can you hear me? This is the speaker.
You can adjust the speaker volume within the app, but like the Siren, it's still pretty quiet. So with motion activated features and clear recording quality, what do you do with all the clips your PT Ultra catches? Local storage is something you'll find in most Reolink cameras. Other brands like Ring and Arlo only use cloud storage, which requires a monthly subscription and holds back features without it. I used a 128GB micro SD card in mine and was able to save clips like these. If you're using your camera's PIR motion sensor and have a micro SD card installed, the camera will record short clips every time it detects motion from vehicles, people, or pets. But pro tip, be sure to format your card before walking away. Otherwise, your camera won't record anything. Believe me, rookie mistake. With that local storage in place, I recorded time lapses and watched the day go by. You can share clips from the Reolink app through text, other messaging apps, and downloading it to your device. Which brings me to the Reolink app itself. I've used Reolink's app a handful of times, and it's well designed. The app offers a lot of detailed settings and customizable options without feeling cluttered or overwhelming. From the app, you can play back clips, adjust display settings, and view other Reolink camera feeds you have. It also has some of the most granular camera settings I've ever seen in a security app. So how ultra is the PT Ultra? While it does have a higher megapixel count, resolution, and a few extra features, I didn't see much that separated the two. The extra features this model sports are clever, but they have a lot of room for improvement. Simple adjustments like a louder speaker and tweaks to the PTZ features could make this camera a lot better. Check out our full video and written lineup of the best wireless cameras of 2023 at the end of this video or in the description. We also have more reviews, FAQs, and other resources on safewise.com linked below. There you can also find a sign up for our weekly email newsletter if you want more from us at Safewise. Thanks for watching and stay safe.